Hello everyone, this is Tom from Veloce Esports, and today I am back for another video, and I'm not gonna lie, this one is going to be quite special. As you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to be releasing the first episode of my first ever YouTube series, and finally I have some content to work with to make the series possible. So basically, why have I chosen to realize and to make such a series? Well, basically, I don't know if you guys saw some other YouTube channels like Teaching's channel or Key25's channel, but basically they have like many videos, obviously the big YouTubers, but they have like that one main sort of content, which I really wanted to have on my YouTube channel as well, so people could, I wouldn't say recognize me, but still say that, oh look, this is Storm's video, it's a series, you know, something which people could associate to me, to the player I am. And then I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I'm doing the 2019 Manufacturer Series, and so far it's been a very solid season. So I was like, there's something that I can potentially work with, which is in 2019 Manufacturer Series. I'm doing it as a series, so yeah, let's go for it. Let's make something out of it. And I've been thinking for maybe 2 to 3 weeks about how I could make this on YouTube, and I think the format that I'm going to do for all the episodes is going to be the best possible, because I really did not want to copy what the others are doing, which is basically like record the whole gameplay and then talk about it, talk about the race, talk about everything. But they genuinely put like the whole race. So what I'm going to do is slightly different. I'm going to do in some sort of highlights of the race. Obviously I'm still going to talk you guys through everything related to settings, tyre wear, fuel consumption, fuel saving, time management. I'm still going to talk about all of this, but I think I found that videos in general are going to last from 5 to 10 minutes maximum. I think it's going to be maybe easier for me to do, because I don't have necessarily the time to make these videos, because it could be quite long. And yeah, I think for me this is the best format that I can offer you for these videos. But anyway, I really hope you guys will enjoy this brand new series. Just when it ends, just when my speech ends, you're gonna have the first episode, as I said, and I really hope that you guys will like this, because I spent a lot of time into the making of this video, and also the rest of the videos, because they're currently being done. So enjoy. And so we enter the first episode with first the qualifying session with Mura, who's going to get pole position in front of Berlin from Veloce Esports. Then we have Elzia Thomas with a Ferrari, followed by Josete on the BMW. Then we have Aussie Snake on P5, sorry, Garrison on P6, Kelso on P7, Key25 on 8th position, Unfazed from SL Esports on 9th position with a Nissan. First Nissan, then we have Jamie 995 for second Nissan, Tichney on P11 for Audi, and then we have Joe second Jaguar Drive on P12, Matty 278 on P13. And we have Stefan Z from TX3 on P14, followed by his teammate on P15, TX3 Manthi with BMW. And we have John Nutley, Garen Driver on P16, Carl Williams on P17, and then we have myself starting dead last for our first race in the Manufacturer Series for 2019. And we're going to begin this highlights by some overtaking actions going down the straight. We're going to overtake the Hungarian driver on the Audi. But basically, the first half, if not the first 3 laps of the race, are going to be quite calm. We're going to have a few overtaking opportunities on Carl Williams, but mainly it's going about bump drafting, because as you can see we have cars ahead, and you'll see by the end of the video they're going to be able to catch them, and for some of them overtake them. So yeah, the beginning of the race, as I said, was going to be very calm. You know, Le Mans is quite, let's say the pace of the track is quite slow. You have like those very long straight lines, you know, the Molson Straight, which is I think more than 6 kilometers long. So it's a very long straight line, 2 chicanes in the middle of it, and then we have some slow corners for probably like 2/3 of the track, and then we have finally the Porsche curves in the last part of the track, which are the quickest corners of the track. And yeah, a couple of overtaking opportunities, and then we're going to jump directly onto the final lap. And just as we come out of the last corner of the third lap, we have Key 25. I don't know what he was doing, probably punting off the track and spinning around, and we just managed to avoid him. That was a very, very close call, as you can see. I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared about losing the car at that point, because I'm coming out of a slow corner. The traction is not necessarily there because we're on the final lap. The tyres are quite worn, and yeah, as you can see, I was talking about traction, and you saw it. The traction out of the Dunlop chicane was quite low, so I nearly missed the car. I nearly lost the car. Sorry, trying to avoid Key 25, and then we have this move on Matty 278 that we're going to complete. Sadly, we couldn't make the jump on Jonas, and all of a sudden we have Manthe spinning as well and hitting the wall. So there's going to be already 2 drivers out. There's going to be already 2 drivers out of this race, out of contention for good points as well. Now trying to go down the inside of Jonas, but as you can see, the Jaguar is quite quick in the straight lines. He's even quicker than me at the end, but still, down Mawson corner, we're going to be able to make the move done. And we are now up to P11. We started dead last on P18th, and all of a sudden, obviously with the racing incidents and a driver that unfortunately were taken out of the race, we are now P11. Right now, as you can see, Jonas is really catching us, and going to make a move which is, in my opinion, kind of dirty, because I'm going to force him to go over the curb, which was absolutely useless, in my opinion, because he was going to overtake me sooner or later because of the very nice speed of Jaguar. And again, we have 2 other drivers in the middle of the track, and we just managed to avoid Jose from PR1 Motorsports. Unreal scenes going on right now. Unreal scenes. So this is genuinely the second code brown of the race, as we are now really following Jonas. We are now up to P10. And believe me, guys, at this moment I was genuinely thinking, oh my gosh, what is going to happen next? Because in one lap we have 4 drivers spinning or colliding with other drivers, and thanks to that, we are up now to P10 as well. Now following Jonas through the Porsche curves, trying really to maximize the exit of this particular corner that we're just entering. And as you can see, I'm just going a lot more on the curve than him, and this, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, is going to help us to get the toe and maybe try something down braking in the last 2 chicanes, and we just gonna leave enough room down the inside, and we still make the move, and we are gonna finish this race on P9. Whew. That was a kind of a hectic lap, as I told you guys at the beginning. The last lap was definitely something incredible. Many racing incidents. We had to avoid 2 major incidents twice, and yet we didn't lose the car. So I was really, really happy, and I think it was probably like one of the funniest races I've ever done. And yeah, obviously in terms of points, we didn't really score that many points, obviously, but still, it was some good racing sometimes. Maybe a bit too harsh. Again, on the move on Jonas, down the back straight. You know, after the Mawson corner, going to that small right kink. I definitely think I shouldn't have done that. Like, force him off the track. That was genuinely a bad move for me. But fortunately for him, he didn't get a penalty. If he had got a penalty, I would have given him back to position and probably dropped down a couple of positions as well. But, well, that was the first episode of the Manufacturer Series, the journey through the Manufacturer Series. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I personally enjoyed this first episode. Just tell me, guys, what you think about the making. Basically, guys, just give me as many feedbacks as possible. What is good about the first episodes? As I said, it's my first ever series on YouTube, so yeah, just tell me, guys, what is right with this episode. Tell me what I can potentially improve. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of this first episode. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys for episode 2 in a couple of days, if not in a couple of hours. It depends if I have time to make the second episode. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.